Hello and welcome to a really quick little tutorial. I sell kits on my Etsy shop of this one particular kind of chest where it's literally just the cut wood and you can finish it and stain it and paint it and do whatever the heck you want and assemble it yourself, and it's cheaper than having me go through the process of assembling it and staining it and all that stuff. So I figured I would put together a quick video that demonstrates how to actually put the box together. Now the top lid and the very bottom base look like they're the same at first glance, but they are not. You will notice that one of them has a slightly smaller notch on the corners, and that piece goes on the bottom. When I'm making these chests, I do all of the staining and finishing separate before I actually glue them together. So if I want the second layer pieces to be dark, I will stain them when they are separate, and then I will glue them on to the lighter colored underpieces later. First thing I'm doing here is separating them into the top and the bottom. The bottom piece is deeper than the top of the chest, so you can tell that it's taller than the top pieces. Now the second layer pieces are made out of 1/32 thickness plywood, and you can see me matching them up with their appropriate parts. When it comes time to actually assemble the bottom, you want to glue the long sides and the bottom together first. Holding those three pieces together, you will then try and slot it down into one of the sides. After you have that secure, then you can take the last side and slot it down on top. I'm not completely putting them together here because once they actually go into place, it's really hard to get them apart, but it's a bit of a struggle to get them in there in the first place. So it takes a bit of finagling to get it all to fit. Moving on to the top lid, there really isn't any special order to put them in. I usually just put all four sides together and then I put the top down on top of it all. But the top doesn't just perfectly slide into place. In fact, it'll look like it's too small. What I do is I put rubber bands around the four sides while they're gluing, so I glue it all together and I put the rubber bands on, and then I try to work the top down onto it, and the rubber bands let me kind of pull things out and nudge things in and pinch things into place, and I get some wiggle room without having the whole thing just fall apart on me while I'm messing with it. And then just as a demonstration, you can see where the top pieces go in relationship to all of the lower pieces, I guess. The top layer it all just fits into place, and I literally just glue things in there. But I also do a lot of sanding. I actually Dremel the corners to make them smooth and round, but that's totally optional, and you can do whatever the heck you want. That's sort of the nice thing about getting a kit. You can do whatever you want with it instead of having to go with whatever someone else made. Anyways, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm gonna do a video of me going through the whole process of the way I do these. I'll probably get that posted ways down the line. I haven't quite got it all ready yet, but this is just the showing you how to put it together yourself thing if you actually want to go through and buy the kit. The kit is available on my Etsy store if you are interested in that. I actually haven't really got many of these kit things, and if there's anything else on the store that you're interested in kit style instead of fully finished, just message me on there and I can probably totally work something out. Anyway, I hope this was useful to you. Do the whole like and subscribe thing if you feel like it. So thank you and have a nice day.